Hello, and welcome to Getting to Good Enough, a podcast to help you let go of perfectionism so you can do more of what you love. I'm Shannon Wilkinson, a life coach in Portland, Oregon. I'm a recovering perfectionist who's getting better at good enough.
And I'm Janine Adams, a certified professional organizer in St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm lucky enough to be naturally good at good enough.
And today we're talking about creating a vision board. Great. How are you?
I'm great too, because I just created a vision board.
I know, me too. With you.
Yes, that was really fun.
It was fun. We hopped on a Zoom together and created vision boards at the same time.
Yeah, and we let it be easy, didn't we?
We did. I started out complicating it, as I want to do. And then I had a little talk with myself and to remind myself that it really is okay to let it be easy.
That's right. And to stop at good enough.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I started out the old-fashioned way with some magazines and just cutting things out from a magazine to help sort of inspire me, because I didn't really come to our vision board creating time with ideas of what I wanted to do or what my goals were or things I wanted to focus on in 2023. I mean, not specifically. Mm-hmm. So I started just randomly cutting things out that appealed to me. Mm-hmm. And then gradually I realized that I had some themes and that there were some things that I did really know what I wanted to focus on 2023. Uh-huh. I just hadn't specified it to myself, like gotten clear about it.
Right. Yeah, so in a very efficient way, I mean, doing that, going through the magazines helped you get clear on it. And then, it lickety split.
Yeah, I mean, once I sort of knew, and then I jotted some notes to myself, and I thought about sort of the different areas of my life, because originally I was kind of thinking about it just in terms of work and my business and that sort of thing. And then I was like, well, wait, there are other things I want to focus on in 2023. Like, I think I keep stumbling over that because 2023 just sounds like the future.
Right.
Like, it doesn't feel like a real word. I mean, like a real year.
Yeah, I know. It's exactly what you mean.
But I realized that, there are some things and there are different areas of my life that I want to focus on different things. Like, with my home, I want to work towards the backyard habitat certification that I started this year. And I want to make progress on decluttering and having a closet that I love. Mm-hmm. And then, there are some things that I want to focus on with my work, and there are things that I want to focus on in my personal life. So I just sort of jotted down a few of those things and then started looking for images that represented those.
Right. And I'll describe the kinds of themes I came up with, and then I think we should perhaps give a little bit of a detailed explanation of how we managed to do it so easily.
Right. Actually, I was thinking, just as I was saying all of that, I was like, we haven't even talked about
what a vision board is.
What a vision board is, and the easy or the simple way we found to create one, or that you found.
Right. So, a vision board is a visual representation of your goals, your hopes, your aspirations, and having it in a space where you see it on on a regular basis can, I think, really help you get clear on what you want and remind you, right? Because isn't that always the hardest part? I mean, I will also have a set of goals that I write down and put in my bullet journal, every journal, but I think I'm going to really enjoy having a vision board that I look at all the time because, like you, I think mine is going to be, or is already, a desktop, my laptop desktop wallpaper.
Yes.
So I will be, and since my laptop actually never has anything on it because I use an external monitor, but it's right here in my face, I'll get to look at it all the time. So in the past, everybody, people have been doing this for years, and I know I have too. And traditionally, like you said, we cut out pictures from a magazine and make a collage. I stopped doing that a long time ago and started using a comic book making app or program, right? Mm-hmm. Comic Lite, I think it was called, that allowed me to just plug in squares, pick a format and plug in squares, and that was good. Then it stopped being free or whatever. I no longer have it on my computer, so I haven't done one in a while. And this method using Canva that we learned about in a great short, wonderful YouTube video that we'll link to. I just Googled or looked on YouTube for creating a digital vision board, and this was literally the only one I looked at because it was so great, and it worked.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and it used Pinterest and Canva, and both those tools are free. So yeah, you don't need to. I think there are paid versions of Canva, I know for sure, but you don't need to pay for anything. You can just use the free options. Right,
and I did use 2 pictures that I got from Pinterest, but the other, 3 pictures, but the other 4 were ones that came from my camera. I took a picture of a sticker. I took a picture of a Post-it note that I had written on. Took a picture of my bullet journal and a screenshot of my YNAB budget, and boom, 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 upload, click. It was so easy.
Yeah, I mean, you were done so fast.
Yeah, because I had the opportunity to give this a lot of thought prior to today because I'm in that mode, right? So I've been thinking a lot about goals for the last, I don't know, since Thanksgiving anyway, the last couple of weeks, and so I was ready to hit the ground. I was ready to search Pinterest and so forth. But I have in the past found Canva a little bit non-intuitive for me.
Right.
But boy, this YouTube video really just told us how to make it easy. It's a matter of uploading pictures, dragging them into a little, picking the right size canvas, so to speak. What do you call it? Template. By taking a screenshot of your the space that you're trying to fill, and then making a canvas that is that size, and then just dragging pictures into it.
Yeah, it was shockingly easy.
Yeah, and I love that we did them at the same time, with the same goal, and ours look different from each other.
Yes.
They have different feels to them, although we both have salmon and avocados in one of our pictures.
Because apparently we're both wanting to up our healthy fat intake in 2023.
Exactly. And then there's an added bonus for me. I just printed out my vision board on my color printer at 16% of the original size, and then cut it out and taped it into my bullet journal.
Awesome!
And then I could annotate it to remind myself of what each image represents in case I forget.
Right.
I don't think I will, but you never know.
Yeah.
But I think that it will be just great to have it here. All the time. It's only been, a half an hour since we finished, and yes. I'm already really digging it. And I found one of the challenges, I think we shared the challenge, when doing this was sort of figuring out when to stop, right? Because there's endless tweaking. And then we stopped. But what I love is, that's great. It's there. And if I find a better image to represent what I want, or if I want to add something, like if I think of, oh boy, that's going to be really important for me next year, I really want to keep that top of mind, all I have to do is go into Canva, add it, and then save it again. It's like a miracle.
Right.
It's so easy.
Yeah, it really makes it so simple. And that part of it being digital and in Canva helps me let it be easy and good enough, knowing that, because I did this sort of on the fly without a lot of forethought, that if there's something that I want to add or change, it's really simple to do.
Right. Yeah. It's so nice. It's unlike a collage.
Right.
A physical collage. That would be hard to, you could add more things to it, I suppose, but this way you can move things around if adding something changes it such that you'd want to do that.
Right.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be perfect. But ours are good enough that you and I are willing to share the pictures of them in the show notes, right?
Yes.
Yes. So,
absolutely.
And I may have said this on the podcast before, but I always get so happy when I think about how I created a vision board in 2008 with a physically mocked up, like I used whiteout, bank statement balance for my business's bank account, which was very low. The bank account balance was very low, so I mocked up a statement where it was like impossibly high and just put it on there. And now, thanks to YNAB, I'm well past that. I'm like at twice that amount. So it's like these things come true. That's not why. I didn't YNAB did exist in 2008, but barely. But I feel like I feel like it really does, being able to envision something really does help make it happen.
Yeah, and I think that's sort of there are two parts of it, like getting really clear about what you want. We might have said that once or twice, but having, envisioning that, having a vision of what it is that you want, what that means to you, and then keeping it in front of you.
Right.
Which doesn't mean that you have to obsess over it every day, but just, it helps you focus your attention. If you're, sort of consciously or unconsciously deciding between two different things, and you know that your goal is to have a higher bank balance, you probably will choose the thing that helps you get closer to that than away from it.
That's right. And what I also love about this digital format is, in the past, I would have the vision boards on my bulletin board, which didn't really matter because nobody really comes into my office. But it's kind of private, it's personal anyway. And I love that I can have this on my computer. And if someone did come to my office and I cared about it, I could close the computer or just put something over it or whatever. And also, when I travel, it will be with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And in the YouTube video that we watched, she talked about doing one for your computer and then resizing everything so you could also have it on your phone or iPad or whatever device that you use regularly.
Right, I forgot about that. The phone seems so small.
I know.
For that. But maybe it's because it's the wrong shape. Yeah. But I don't think I could possibly replace the picture of Bix as an 8-week-old puppy. That's my wallpaper. But
well, there are two wallpaper options on your phone. You have your lock screen and then you have your wallpaper. So
true.
I don't know.
It could be my lock screen. It's true.
This sort of has me excited. The other thing that I did, as I mentioned, I did very little to prepare for this. But one thing I did do was start thinking about my word of the year for 2023.
Right.
And that also sort of helped me focus on what I wanted to represent on my vision board.
Right, and you integrated your word of the year into your vision board.
I did. And my word is clarity, which is very, very new. So, still subject to change, but feels really good. And it feels like, and what the word clarity represents for me feels like what I want for next year.
Yes, that's excellent. And I put mine much more, very subtly in mine. Mine is space. And if you peer at my vision board, you'll see that there's a background picture of a sunny white room that represents sort of white space, but it's mostly covered up. So perhaps it's not exactly right.
But if you know it's there.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and I do. But I do like how you found a dictionary definition page picture for that. That looks excellent. Yeah, yours is beautiful. Very exciting.
Yes, this has been very fun. I'm really glad we did this, and
Me too.
I'm looking forward to sort of delving into. I don't really think of it as goals, but maybe the tasks or projects or benchmarks or things that help me know that I'm moving towards these things that I want on my vision board.
Right. Yes, they're like nice companions. A goal list or guideline list or whatever feels right is a nice companion to the vision board, I think, and to the word of the year.
Right.
And I'm on my 7th bullet journal this year, and each time I start a new journal, I write my word of the year and I write my goals, just to reinforce them. Yeah. So probably I'll do that in 2023. Yeah. Maybe I'll put a picture of my vision board in every one too.
Oh, it seems like a nice idea, nice continuity.
Yeah.
Well, we would love to hear from you, our listeners. Do you create a vision board or a word of the year, or how are you looking forward to 2023? You can let us know on Facebook or Instagram at Getting to Good Enough. You can head over to gettingtogoodenough.com and leave a comment in the show notes for today's episode. Or you can give us a call at 413-424-GTGE, that's 4843, and leave us a message and tell us all about it. Until next time, this is Shannon Wilkinson in Portland, Oregon.
And Janine Adams in St. Louis, Missouri.
And we hope that good enough is getting easier for you. I did sort of miss using my glue stick.
You can stick something else.
Yeah.